nothing.
Hello, hello, hello. Ain't nobody there, but that's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Holly. How are you, sweetheart? I'm just doing an impromptu live, sweetie. What is happening? I just decided to get on here and talk about something. I witnessed something really, really crazy. And I thought I'd come on and talk about it. Because it certainly made me think. Uh, I wonder. This one would be a good picture. Hi, Cassie. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. I'm making my thumbnail as we speak. Hey, Fonda. I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, happy Sunday to everybody. I know I don't come on often on the weekends, but I had to make that move today. Because my goodness, what I saw sure was eye-opening. Oh, let me put on some music. I'm not used to coming on lives on Sundays. Has anybody been to church today? I hope y'all went to church today. I know I went to church today. Comments. I thought I'd give it a shot and come in on a Sunday and see how it goes. But happy Sunday to everybody in the building. You give us some time for people to come in if they gonna come in at all. Oh, you have home church, Fonda. That's what's... Look. You on your way home from Portland, Jess? Man, you should swing by the house. Come get your fountain. Swing by the house. You got the address. Ain't nobody here but me. I'm glad to see you today, Jess. I haven't talked to you in a minute. I hope everything's going well. Just the best. Oh, shoot. I gotta fix this picture first. Hi, Renee. How are you? Just wanted to say happy Grandparents' Day. I'm out with the family celebrating I didn't know today was Grandparents' Day. Have a wonderful Grandparents' Day, Renee. Oh, no, Jess. 3 days. Oh, you're not driving. I get it, sweetheart. Well, you're going to get it regardless. You're going to get it eventually. We got to finish that your balcony area. Turn this down as loud. How is that? Is that a little better? Okay. Hi, Colleen. Colleen the calendar. If you want to know what date it is, call on Colleen. Thank you, sweetheart. They're fake. I ordered them off of Amazon. I got the little lights on them and stuff, but hey, I figured might as well do something. You like my little butterflies? Wait, I'll just do it like that. I got butterflies. I don't really care for butterflies, but I thought they were cute. And I got a whole bunch left. Anybody want me to send them some butterflies? I'd be happy to do so. Just, email me your address and I'll send them to you. Oh, wow. It dropped down to 4. Don't nobody want to hang out with me today? It's no big deal, though. Oh, so let's see. I don't plan to stay on long. How have you been, Colleen? Where'd you go? There you go. Friend of Dashers. And she is truly a friend of the Dashers. The dashing community is very highly supported by Colleen. Anyone need encouragement? Go check out her channel. She'll tell you how cool you are and blow you a kiss. She's going to tell you the date and encourage you. Sometimes Colleen is more reliable on the date than my iPad. I hear you, Fonda. Thank you, sweetheart. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Dakara and the latest that everybody is, of course, knowledgeable of. We might even talk about Angie, the latest thing with Angie too, the lawsuit. Because I'm curious to hear what everybody else thinks about that. Since we was ride or dying for that when we had the Angie Stone sector. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Okay, so while I'm waiting, I got a lot of stuff I need to delete out of here. Ooh wee. Let's see, what have I got going? I don't even remember which picture. Oh, that's it. So y'all come on in the house. Take your shoes off. Relax. I'm not a DJ, but just pretend. I'm working on my thumbnail for this particular live stream, if y'all don't mind. Ooh, I got a ways to go on that. I really wanted to go and get a room this past weekend for our anniversary. You got the notification today. Good, Fonda. It's about time. Sometimes YouTube be tripping. Maybe they decided to do right by me and put me in the algorithm for a change. Did you see the members only video I put out for you guys, Fonda? Oh, there it is. Today's topic is kind of off, but I think it's important too. Considering the fact that I have experience in both. Gotta keep things under control. Hi, Linus. How are you, sweetheart? Casino food is good on the 19th floor at Muckleshoot. Well, happy anniversary. Love you both. Love you too. Linus, I need you to email me your phone number. For real, for real. I just seen Chabonnet at church this morning. I forgot to get it from her because there was so much going on. And I know you gave it to me, but I can't find the paper that you wrote it on. You finished the book, Fonda? Thank you, Fonda. You are so sweet. I dropped another video for members only on Friday. Because you know I had to go back to the casino. Okay, sweetheart. I'm going to give you a call, too. Gotta check on you. So, yeah, I dropped that video on Friday. Either Friday night or Saturday morning. It was very exciting, though. I went to the casino Friday night. And I'll let the video speak for me. Hence the other reason why I'm talking about this issue. Because sometimes you got to recognize things before they pop up in your face. And it's too late. My book is on Netflix. Oh, thank you, Fonda. That makes me feel so good. Thank you. I'm thinking about doing another one. Another book. And this one would probably be an audio. Because my nails get in the way typing. It would take me forever. Camera roll. Okay, add that. Oh, wow. Maybe I should make this smaller. And then this one can be bigger. Okay, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to get this together here before I get started. I could maybe add a couple more pictures, but I'll wait. Anywho, let's see. I can finish this later. I can definitely finish this later. I'm giving people time to come in. I went and had breakfast this morning, and man, it really did a number on my stomach, but I'm gonna still ride the wave, if you know what I mean. But anyway, what do you guys, I'm sure you paid attention to the latest about Angie Stone's kids filing that lawsuit against the 18-wheeler company. What are your thoughts about that? Those of you who followed it in the past. I, for one, am glad that they've been able to take this issue up with the company. I mean, that driver, from what I understand, was wearing headphones or something, listening to music. Hi, Xavion. Hello, sweetheart. My grandson's in the house. Yes, Xavion, the 20-year-old. Soon to be 12. How you doing, love? I'm surprised you didn't come over. Come hang out with old mama. Old mama. I love me some Zay Zay. One more picture. I think I can swing it. T. What is... No, I am going to practice basketball with T. Oh, okay, honey. Will you enjoy your afternoon? How about that? You and T have a wonderful time. Can you do that? I know you will. God, I need one more picture. Oh, baseball. I'm sorry, I didn't even pay attention. I don't know why, I just assumed you meant basketball. Duplicate that one. Oh no, that's not working. Okay, as long as have you talked to your brother, Boo-Boo? Where does Elijah get his hair done? Out there by Rainier Beach. Rainier Avenue and Seward Park Avenue. I'm not quite making a collage. I'm just trying to position the pictures properly in this thumbnail. And I'm having a challenge because I'm kind of just throwing it together, but it's covering today's topic. You said, oh my God, Zay Zay. Yeah, they do pretty good. They're kind of expensive though, Zay. Because he paid $120 for a retwist, which I thought was kind of expensive, considering I paid $140 for yours, for your brand new one. So they're only $20 cheaper just to do a retwist. I'm like, huh? But it looks good. One of his dreads came out. They had to put it back in. I'm like, poor baby. Poor baby. But he's good. He's good. I'd rather go back to me. I like the way they did your hair, sweetie. I really do. So yeah, today's topic is casino or you know what's rugs. Both are equally addictive. And I'm just trying to make the appropriate thumbnail. And I'm running into a snag here, which I should just wait until this is over and do it from there. But I guess people are not used to me going live on Sundays. But I thought I'd give my shot at it. And to all the grandparents in the house, happy Grandparents' Day. Xavion, did you know that today is Grandparents' Day? So I'm expecting my gift, please. I'm just messing with you. That might work. Anyway, I wanted to share a situation that happened at the casino, which took me aback. I was tripping. Where are all the kinfolks at? Exactly, Fonda. Maybe they went to church. Who knows? Maybe they're in someone else's live. I didn't even check to see if somebody else was live. But hey, people have lives. I totally understand. I understand that people have lives. And you can't expect people to just be at your beck and call. You know what I'm saying? That would be very selfish to think that that's cool. Hey, Auntie and everyone, so glad to see you on today. I'm cooking. I'll be back in a few. Okay, Dawn. You had a messy emergency this weekend? What happened, Fonda? Do I gotta go fix somebody? Do I need to deal with somebody? Make them do right by you? You know you know what I'll do it. Think I won't? Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, that little picture is just gonna have to be there. That is okay. My kitchen sink was backed up. Oh my goodness. Hi, Retretta. Your kitchen sink was backed up. Lord, better that than the toilet though, huh? Can you imagine? Them emergencies are no good. They are not the business. Did you get it taken care of, Fonda? Okay, what did I do? Mama, can we make a deal? Not if it involves money. Can't get fixed until tomorrow morning. I would have had to leave if it was the I know that's right. I know that's right. Them toilets are no joke. Okay, Xavier, what kind of deal are you trying to make with me? If it's about money, I'm gonna have to say, haven't I done enough? When you gonna get mama something? You gotta get mama something. You gonna get me something for my birthday? My birthday is Thursday. And you got the money. But I know you trying to save up your money. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, well, this is going to look kind of corny, but so be it. Well, that's not too bad. Actually, that's not too bad at all. Okay, well, I'll share that. Call it a day. Download. Okay. I went to the casino. And as all of you know, let's see, when I make $1,000, can you give me like $300 so I can get closer to the goal of the more expensive bike? I will think about it, say. You know, mama not made of money. I try to do what I can. But I'm not like a faucet. I wish I was. Oh, this was at Muckleshoot. Oh, wait a minute. Emerald Queen, my bad. Xavier says, and I will try to give you something for your birthday. Well, I will get you something for your birthday. Oh, you so sweet, baby. A card would be fine, sweetheart. You don't have to buy me nothing. But just know that I can't always do when you would like me to. It's not always available. Yes, I did okay. I came out about 100 down. We stayed the night at Ilani last night after we went and visited my cousin. Where's Ilani at, Jess? On the way here from Portland? Or is it in Portland? I cashed out $1,100. It was a good night, thanks. Good for you. Good for you. You know I told you about Muckleshoot, didn't I? Have I talked to you since Friday morning? Did I talk to you at all? I'm trying to remember because I know I did a video on it and I made it members only. I was sitting there, I was like, man, if Jess could only be sitting right here with me. Like the last time. So, okay, it's after Olympia. There's a lot of casinos up here. I'm starting to realize I can't be around these casinos like that. It's too addictive. You know that song, God is trying to tell you something? He told me. Last night you told me is when you went to the Muckles. It was super cold. Last time you told me is when you went to the Muckles. Well, I went again. I haven't talked to you since Friday. Yeah, it was fun, Jess. Jess, look, Fonda. Jess is the one to be around at a casino. Because that luck that they talk about, it be oozing off of her. I ain't never seen nobody win so much in my life. I call her the jackpot Jess. Jessie! You know I did, Jess. I did. I didn't go last night. I went Friday night. That's why I was wondering if I've talked to you since Friday. And then I went again today. I just got home. I saw the weirdest thing ever at Emerald Queen. What's that? What did I just say something? Wait, Jackpot Jess. Yes. Okay, so on Friday, see, I'm telling all my business online. Let's just say I put in a lot of money, but I got it all. I doubled it coming back. You're not a member, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Maybe I'll send you the video anyway. But it's on members only. And I thought about when we were there together the last time. I was playing Triple Fortune Dragon. And I was down a lot. To the point where I was angry. Yes, Fonda, she's Miss Moneybags. And remember you were telling me about when after a certain amount of money, you got to pay taxes on it. You got to fill out that form and stuff. Yeah, I had to fill out that form. Yep, Triple Fortune Dragon. I got a $1,213 payout. And then I moved over to the next one. How much did you get from the casino? When? Today, Xavion? I didn't get nothing. I was down a few dollars. A few. Not much. I got 1213. I don't know what the jackpot was. It was a jackpot to me. I don't know what the jackpot was. I just got a good run. It was similar to the one that I got when we were together, except I only got like 700 and something. I know, huh? Y'all be walking around looking like a good place for a stick up. Oh, trust me, I carry my stick up prevention. I make sure. Yeah, come on if you think you can. So yeah, Zay, what you saw last night, that's what I came home with. I'm pretty much broke even, so I didn't really play that much. I basically went to go have breakfast. And I played a couple games. Yes, $13. I was not happy. And they didn't take it. They didn't withhold it either. So I got that piece of paper. Matter of fact, the person that I was with, she ran out of money, so I gave her some money to play. That's where some of my money went. It wasn't that much. But mama didn't raise no fool. I'm not trying to come back broke. Hence the reason why I'm talking about this topic. This topic is very important for people to understand that even though it's not a physical substance, it's a mental thing. I seen this man today lose his cookies at the casino. They carried him out of there. I don't know where they took him. He was going off because he was down whatever. Oh, you don't go to casinos there, Fonda? You know what I'm starting to believe? I heard, and this is off topic. Has nothing to do with the casinos or any kind of addictions or anything like that. But I noticed when I go live on my phone, that vertical, there's something about the vertical that gets more views. And that's how I get all them trolls. Have you noticed ain't no trolls come in here? Maybe I should have went live. Went live in my car. But I've noticed that it's, right now I'm on StreamYard. And you don't get as many trolls, I guess, because of the positioning, I guess you might say. But when you go vertical, they said that's, because people are scrolling on their phones. And this is, I guess, something that they push more for phones when you go vertical. And I saw another content creator do this just as an experiment. He had a camera and he had a cell phone. And they were both going different directions. So he had one on top of the other. And it was kind of cool. But he got way more views like that. I thought that was interesting. But anywho, yeah, the addiction is definitely real. And this guy at Emerald Queen was a stark reminder. That it's real. It is definitely real. Okay, there's my thumbnail. You said you rarely go, huh, Fonda? I don't blame you. But speaking of casinos, Jess, we've decided to do a Vegas trip instead of a cruise, which would be a little easier for all of us. I usually win when I go. I have a method that I use that works. Of course, I play the slots. Okay. It doesn't matter what method I use. They all end up the same with me. For a while, I hadn't gone to the casino for years because I was never winning. Auntie, we should do a group pull at casino when the others come and visit. Yeah. Well, I think Charles is still trying to come up here in October. So maybe we can do that, when he comes up. Do a group pull. Emerald Queen this month is giving a Mustang a day away. One Mustang per day for the entire month. And I guess they pull the name at 8 p.m. And if they pull your name and you're not there, you still get like $500 in free play. And, well, you won, but you didn't, Yeah, Millionaire's Cove is coming too. That would be cool. That would be real cool. Maybe we can get Crystal too, since she's here already. But we'll try to do something. Vegas would be really fun for a meet and greet. Kind of a more central location. Hi, Barbara. Yes, I came on today. I had a very important topic that I wanted to address, even though it's Sunday. I wanted to talk about it because I witnessed something today. I went to that casino again. But I was good. I went for breakfast and, just played a few games. My girlfriend that I went with, she ran out of money, so I gave her some money to play too. But I think I came up maybe 100 short, something like that. Plus, that includes breakfast and what I gave her. So the playing part wasn't the issue. But today I seen a man lose his cool. I'll put it like that. He lost his mind at the slot machines. Yes, I did, Barbara. I was just telling Jess about that. Did real good. And then after that big hit, I hit another 150, which was, I'd say, maybe 50 more than I started out with for that one. But I don't want to see. I'm starting to see a pattern with me. I have a very highly addictive personality. I've always been transparent with y'all. I've always been very transparent with y'all. And, you guys know my story. What I've been on, what I haven't been on. And I've been down this casino road before, and I didn't like it. So I stopped going for years because I found myself in a real messed up place up here. Now, I'm not nearly at that point now, but I don't ever want to get to that point. And for me to go to the casino 4 or 5 days straight, that's not good. Not for me. And when I saw that guy flip out today because he lost, and the thing is that he lost because he couldn't stop. Exactly, Fonda. I have more now than I had back then in the early 2000s, which wasn't really all that. What I have now is not really all that. Who has money to throw away? Oh, okay, Xavion, I see you. Nobody really in their right mind has money to throw away. But in the same token, it depends on how you look at it too. If you look at it as entertainment, it's the same as going to a show. If you go to one of those shows at the casinos, you pay your money, and once it's over, it's over. You don't get no money back once the show is over. You done paid it, you done got your entertainment out of it, and it's over. But slot machines, gambling, that's another story. And you have to have self-discipline to stop. Either when you're ahead or when you're at the point where you can't afford to lose anymore. Because some people can afford to lose up to a certain amount of money. And that's where I've been so far, but I'm not trying to push it. I'm subject to be flipping out, thinking they cheated me. And that's what this guy thought. Fonda said, I'm subject to be on the 5th floor, 5th, 6th, 7th, and the roof. Shoot, this guy flipped. He swore up and down that the machine cheated him. I couldn't believe it. This guy was literally ready to fight. And they took him away. I don't know where they took him. I thought about that movie Casino, where they caught that one guy that was counting cards. And man, they gave him a break, I think. If you come back in this casino, you ain't gonna make it out. But this cat lost his cookies. No joke. Exactly. But you know, the casinos are not stupid. They know that if they serving that alcohol, you can have two addictions working against you at the same time. And that's why I said casinos and substances. He almost had it all. Didn't he almost have it all? I doubt it, because he was hot. But when you're messing with addiction, some people have addiction to food, some people have addiction to rugs, some people have addiction to cigarettes, some people have an addiction to sex. There's so many different kinds of addictions out there, and a lot of it is in the mind, and you have to be able to control your mind. You know, it's what your mind tells you when that red flag goes up and says, okay, you done lost this amount. What you gonna do? You know, Houston, we have a problem. And this cat lost his mind. Security had to come and escort him out. Auntie, when you won, you got up and felt. I've seen people play it all back, then be mad at the casino or the machine. Exactly, Barbara. That's why and see, that's where the struggle is. That's where the addiction creeps in. It was hard to get up from that machine, because I'm thinking, I can play a little bit more. And I did. Because remember, they had me sitting there waiting to come back so I could fill out that paperwork. And I fell for the okie doke. I played what I had left on my ticket. And luckily, I hit another 150. But still, I see the play. When you hit them kind of big numbers like that, and they leave you sitting there for a minute with that one little ticket that you have some money left over on, if you have any, and you got to wait for them to come with that cash to pay you out. Yeah, that's what I normally do too, Fonda. Leave once you hit, but when you hit above a certain amount, you can't just pull your ticket out and go to the machine and cash it out, or go to the cashier's place. You have to sit there at that machine, and they come to you with the paperwork. You got to fill it out, and then they take it to the office and whatever. And while they're doing what they're supposed to do, you still sitting there with ding, 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 ding all the way around you. I see the play. Gotta go get my shoes. And I don't know if this gentleman had been drinking. He may have had some alcohol in his system. But it wasn't pretty. Not at all. That behavior was not pretty, and their reaction wasn't either. Although they did handle it very professionally. It was not the business. I hope you guys could somebody give me a like count? Take a look and tell me how many likes we have. My shoulder's giving me an issue today. You know, I was wondering that too, Fonda. He might have forgotten to take his meds. Or maybe he was mixing his meds with alcohol. See, our casinos here, unlike Vegas, you gotta pay for alcohol here while you're 9 likes. Okay, that's okay. We got 11 people in the chat right now. So 9 is not bad, but for the 2 of you who haven't hit the like button, please hit it. For the 2 that haven't hit it, hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. Oh. I saw a lady hit for 2,000 in Arkansas before my sister passed away. We laughed so hard because she fell out on the floor screaming, "I need my mama." Oh my. She needed her mama. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Bless your heart. She needed her mama, huh? I wonder if mama helped her play with that money. Can you imagine though? I was playing it cool though, and I got that 1,200 and something. I was like, my insides were like going. I think I did that in the video. But what a rush. Again, hence the reason for this live. Hence the reason for this live. So, anyway, I do need to do some more research. At least look into the, there's 2 cases I need to look back into. The Dakara Thompson and the baby Emmanuel. Oh my God. And Barbara said, yes, like that was $100,000 or something. Laying out on that nasty floor acting a fool. That part. It's not that serious. No telling what's been on that floor. Disgusting. Very, very nasty. Yes, Just the Best is in the house. Barbara says, hi, Just the Best. Isn't it interesting we haven't had any trolls come in? I love it. So yeah, I know it's probably, like I said, this is an impromptu live, and I wasn't planning to come on live today, but I thought, because you are not on the road. Exactly. But it also has to do with the vertical. Yes, I saw that retreader. Jesus help me, Lord. Retreader, I saw that. Somebody actually clued me in on Friday night. And had I not heard that, I wouldn't have never paid attention to the thumbnails just to the right of my screen. You said you know they ain't in church. But yes, I definitely want to look more into that. Auntie, that girl, Dakara Thomas, they caught the killer. An illegal immigrant also lives in Maryland. It's on YouTube. Yes, I definitely saw that. As a matter of fact, Danny, she did a live on that as well. Hi, Charles. How are you, brother dear? Me and Jess were just talking about you. I don't know if you had, I don't know, Charles, if you had heard what we decided to do for our trip, for our channel trip. We decided to do a meet and greet in Vegas. What do you think about that, Charles? Would you be down for that? I know you love the casinos. Cool. Okay. We'll try to plan it for somewhere around maybe May, April or May. I would say May, because April is tax season. And I know I'm going to have to get on the good foot and catch up with some of my recording. I got to write all my receipts down, and I got a box full of them. Got to sort through them and everything. And this time I'm going between my business and YouTube. So there's two different businesses that I have to incorporate into this thing. I think May is great too, Fonda. Nice hit the other night, I see. Oh, you saw that, Charles? Yeah, I put it on members only, and then I took it out of members only and put it for public view. So it was a good feeling, Charles. But again, that's why I went back today, and I witnessed something in that casino that blew me away. And it almost shook me into reality, and just how addictive this thing can be. This guy lost his mind and blamed his lossing. Yes, I was cussing the machine out, and then it hit. Man, if you only knew how much I had put into that machine before it hit. But it was well worth it. Just like C-Rack. Just like the C-Rack. And you feel the same, especially if you walk away down really bad. I don't mind being down a few dollars. But man, back in the day when I was addicted to gambling on slot machines, yes, I was, for a very brief time. When you go to that casino and you got, $200 and you leave with nothing, and you got bills, that's where I was. And I don't ever want to be in that position again. That's too much like the C-Rack, where you don't pay your bills. Yes. Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine. What a rush, though. But that's why I appreciate these slot channels, because just watching them kind of takes the edge off, if you know what I'm saying. I get a kick out of watching the games online, not knowing what the next spin is going to be. And that's the best way I could really describe it. It's like you're almost sitting there playing it yourself just by watching them play. But the ones online that are playing, especially the ones on YouTube, these content creators that do this for a living, so to speak, and they're betting hundreds per spin. You play free slots on your phone every day. Yeah, I used to play Double Down Casino. It was an app on my phone. And man, some people get addicted to that and start spending real money to add more, points or credits. Can you imagine paying money to not get any money in return? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy business. So, Charles, are you still planning to come up in October for your birthday? Yeah, me and Jess, we got that bad. We be cussing at the machine. You mother effer. You mother father. What's that one content creator? The young lady, she's got her husband with her. Oh man, she always says, "Oh, mother father." Lady Luck. That's it, Lady Luck. So I have to resort to saying that instead of the other. Okay, great, Charles. That's wonderful. I hope you do it. Cause me and Jess, we already got you. We already got you. You ain't got to worry about a thing when you come up here. You will be well entertained. There are plenty of casinos to go to up here. We can take you out to Layla. We can go to Emerald Queen. You can go to Muckleshoot, BJ's. You play Double Down, Barbara? I like Double Down. Okay, Xavion. I love you, my love. Hit a home run for me, sweetie. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. So, does anyone here, would anyone here like to come up and share their strangest experience at a casino, or anything that they may have observed at a casino that would stick out in one's mind and be a cautionary tale as to what to do or what not to do in terms of slot machines and things of that nature? Because you can mix You can mix two addictions into one and come out really messed up. And I think that's what the casinos do to get you to play more. They capitalize on an addictive personality. It's a very lucrative move when you think about it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the link in the chat in the event that anybody feels like coming up. If not, it's no big deal. But I just wanted to touch on this subject because it's you know, it's interesting. It is to me, at least. I don't know about everybody else. There we go. And see what happens. I love Double Down too. My favorite game on Double Down was Triple Diamond. I hit Triple Diamond one time years ago. Yes, Barbara. Yes. Those old slot machines where it was just three reels. Lucrative casino. Is it the Ultima scam? Yep. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second, y'all.
You on live, mama?
All right, that was my son. He told me to call him back when I'm done. Okay, Jess, you know what? That phone call made my whole head go blank. I don't even remember what you're responding to. Oh, yes, we sure do. Can you refresh my memory? That took me off guard. I wasn't expecting my phone to ring. Last night, good thing I didn't vlog because the whole video would have been bleep, bleep, beep, beep, beep. Ain't that the truth? But do you feel where I'm coming from? In terms of how some of these casinos, I won't say some of them, but all of them, there's a certain mentality that they capitalize on. And I appreciate the fact that they tell you, you know, to gamble responsibly and they put those disclaimers out. But that's where they make their money. And to, you know, not only provide the slot machines that are going to take your money if you keep giving it to them, but the alcohol that's available as well. One good thing about living in the state of Washington, though, is that you have to buy your own, you know, you have to buy alcohol if you want it, as opposed to Vegas while you're sitting there playing. They've got their waitresses walking around saying, cocktails, cocktails. And yeah, let me get a rum and coke. And didn't have to pay for it. Next thing you know, you feeling good. You're like, yeah, bing, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And you lose track of ding dings. Next thing you know, you $300-$400 down in ding ding. and pissed about it. I think that's what happened to this cat today. He lost track of his ding dings. And when he saw that he had no more ding ding left, he went off. Yes, my husband and I used to play together. When he passed away, I kind of stopped playing it. I don't blame you, Barbara. You know, my husband, he rarely, only time he'll sit down in a casino with me is if we're in Vegas. He don't touch them here. I handed him a $5 bill in Vegas. Absolutely, Fonda, the bells and whistles can definitely have an adverse effect. You are so right. But Pastor don't play them slots, especially here. Now, when we're in Vegas and he's with me because he doesn't like me to go off by myself, and I understand that, is he wants to protect me from crazy people or protect them from me because I'm a crazy person. But this last time we went to Vegas, he came downstairs with me and I gave him $5. He was sitting at a machine, just sitting by me. And I said, here, play this. His first spin, he must have won $112 or something like that off of one spin. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. God is with you. But that's self-control. That is self-control at its finest. Well, I think I've exhausted this live stream. That's what I wanted to talk about, though. I wanted to talk about the similarities in both addictions and the adverse effects that they can have on you either way. Both can be combined as one and be even double toxic. But nevertheless, it's fun as long as you go in with the right mentality, that you don't go in playing more than you can afford to play or lose. And as long as we can keep that mentality, we're okay. Because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment. But yeah, well, not this guy. Ooh. This guy that I seen today, I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Because he was way in the hole, more than $5. But I think that the alcohol that he had been consuming probably played a role. If he consumed alcohol at all, it could have been something else. You know. But it's definitely a hot topic that nobody really talks about that much. There's Charles.
What's up?
Brother Charles, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good.
Addiction.
Yes.
Addiction is addiction. Compulsion. Obsession. Compulsion is when you start, you can't stop.
Yes.
Obsession. That's all you think about is gambling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm addicted to anything. I can't buy one or nothing. I can't do one or nothing. If it's shiny, if it got the bells and whistles,
Yep.
I'm addicted to it.
Hmm.
You know, and I always had it because I've been gambling since I'm like 9.
Oh, really?
Yes, cards, the old
Uh,
slot machines.
yeah.
You know, so I done lost a lot. I don't won a lot. You know, so
Hmm.
I just got it to a point where as long as my bills paid, I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, I like gambling.
Yeah.
It's fun to me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get mad. I just sat there and lost $3,000-$4,000 in one sitting.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
so I know what comes with gambling,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have advised nobody to go gamble.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what's funny? It's people that can gamble responsibly. I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't either. And the people that I see at the casinos, I mean, for this past week, I've gone practically every day since Tuesday, I want to say, maybe Wednesday. I
That's
know
a
I went
bad
Wednesday,
sign.
Thursday, Friday. I didn't go Saturday, but I went today. And I was seeing the same people. That blew me away. And I'm like, okay, I was here too. So what is that? Maybe they looking at me the same way. But I didn't lose a whole lot of money. I think that's the difference. I don't know. I don't know if these people have incomes that are exorbitant incomes, you
Oh yeah,
know.
it's people that got money and will gamble.
Yeah.
When I gamble where I don't go up there that often because I live in the state where I live at. They got slot machines all over the place in little restaurants and
Uh-huh.
carryouts. It's like a little Vegas.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little story about a casino thing. Okay, I won like one night. I won like $8,000
Oh my.
on it, but this was on a card game.
Oh,
I'm just,
okay.
I'm just, yeah, it's a card game. I won like $8,000.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I went back the next day, right? And I'm gonna tell
Uh-huh.
you how this casino will have you, right? I went back the next day, right? I couldn't hit the card game for nothing. I kept losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. Then I started having these conspiracy theories that the camera up there is looking at me. They
Yep.
know I won this money the night
Yep.
before, and they gonna get it all back,
Yep.
you know. And this one guy, right? He was just sitting there watching me lose, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when he got to a point, he said, "Man, if I were you, I would have been left, man, because
Uh-huh.
I was sitting there watching you lose,
Yeah.
and I won. I lost like 6,000 of that money back.
Oh my God. See, I would be sick. Oh my
I mean,
God.
you be sick for a minute,
Uh-huh.
but then you just gather yourself and just go back at it.
Yeah.
'Cause I understand that I'm not going to win all the time. I don't go in there thinking I'm going to win every time I'm in. I know,
Right. Right.
but I'm gonna get my day. I'm gonna get my day though. I know that for a fact.
Uh-huh. Well,
So I do it for enjoyment
self-control. Uh-huh.
because I
Oh
don't
my
do a lot.
goodness.
My life is simple. I like going to the casino.
Yeah.
That's
And
one of my perks.
yeah, and I can totally relate to that because I don't have any other outlet as well, you know, other than maybe getting on YouTube, you know. Other than that, I don't go anywhere.
Right.
I don't go to parties and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I don't do that either. I don't go to parties. And I'm
Yeah.
going to Myrtle Beach the first week in November. Myrtle
Oh,
Beach, South
okay.
Carolina. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
already planned.
I was supposed to go to a birthday party last night, and that didn't happen because my
Oh, I
stomach.
am going somewhere Saturday, Friday though. See, let me explain first. I'm
uh,
in, I'm a recovering addict, and I deal with people that's in the fellowship.
Right.
I'm into that real hard,
Uh-huh.
because I know what it is to stay clean. I know what it is. 'Cause I'm going on 20 years without anything,
Uh-huh.
So I go to like NA functions, where I
Okay.
know ain't no drinking, ain't no nothing, So Yeah, this
Right.
Saturday I'm going. The fight come on Saturday. So this guy, he got a big old mansion, right? And he having his annual cookout he have every year. And the fight is falling on the same night, so I got a long day Saturday. I can't wait.
Wow.
Man, so we can
Okay.
watch the fight and eat and just have
Yeah.
fun.
And see, I
And
like them kind of gatherings. That it's not just one mindset. You're going in to enjoy an event,
right.
you know, but to just constantly go every day, I don't want to fall, and I see
Yeah,
myself.
I was getting ready to say that. You said you've been all on days. That's a bad sign.
It's a bad sign.
Real
That's
bad.
And I think I was meant to see this guy going 40 Norty in at this casino today. I mean, this man lost his cookies. And I don't know if it was because he lost the money or if he was intoxicated or both. But boy, it shook me to my core to see that. And I said, you know what? This is a good topic to talk about. And I ran back home just to jump on this computer and go live and make a
Right.
video about it because it's important. It's not just something trivial to talk about. And I don't hear a whole lot of people talking about this issue and being transparent about it, you
But
know.
what people got to understand, addiction is addiction. It could be
Right.
addicted to anything. You
Yep.
know, it's not only for gambling. It could be eating, sex,
Yep.
it's a whole thing. You know,
Absolutely.
that's why you got to understand what is addiction.
Right.
Addicted, it's compulsion, it's obsession, it's something to eat. Once I
Yeah.
get that fixed thought in my mind that I want to eat, it could
Right.
be anything. You know,
Right.
once you understand that and you work on it, you can overcome it.
Yeah.
You can overcome it.
Well, I
But
thought it was
I like.
very ironic what you said about, after a while you were thinking conspiracy theories that the
Oh man, that shit, man. Look,
watching you.
man, if you would have seen me in that place, man, that day, I never forget that, man. And I really thought that. I had my mind was. I'm like, they must have seen me win that $6,000, that $8,000 the other day.
Uh-huh.
And then when I came back the next day,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't hit nothing. I couldn't hit nothing. Before I know it, I had lost $5,000, $6,000, just like that.
Holy cow.
And I was like, man, these gotta. I'm looking all up in the air.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean,
Well,
because I was thinking, at least I can win one hand.
exactly. Well, you were playing cards too, right?
Yeah, but and see the thing about it, that's why this is one thing. It's probably conspiracy theory too. I don't give them people my card. You know the card
Right.
they give you. I
Right.
don't use that.
Oh, okay. And
I
see,
don't need. I don't know. Yeah,
I
because it's good for perks.
Yes. Yes.
But my conspiracy was they checking his card. They checking.
Exactly.
This is just
Exactly.
my thinking.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, because before I started using those cards, I would, if I won, if say I put $100 in the machine and I hit and I get 150 back, I would take that slip and stick it in my purse. Okay. And then I would get another $100 bill and go move to another machine. And if I hit, I would take that and put it in my purse. So I've got 2 tickets that have not only what I put in the machine, but what I won as well. And I thought, in doing that, they can't monitor because they can't tell who is putting this money in the machine. You see what I'm saying? So that was my thinking.
Yeah. But
So
I get locked in. I get locked in. I ain't gonna say go overboard. If I got the money to do it, I'm gonna do it.
yeah,
I'm not gonna not pay my car notes. I'm not gonna do all that old crazy stuff.
yeah,
But I will sit there. I'm really addicted to that. And that's
yeah,
just like shopping. I kind of like laid off. I can't go in the store and buy one thing at all,
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Because
Just
if you would see, I mean, and that's my shopping is better than my gambling.
see, you like my husband.
Man, you should see. If you see the clothes that I got, you be amazed. I probably can change clothes.
3 times a day.
No, 300. I probably can change wear something different 365 days.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
That,
know, and that's
that
a part of
sounds
my
like my
addiction. Just like
husband.
right, that's the
My
same thing
husband.
in the grocery store. I can go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm going in to get milk. By the
And
time I get out there, I
a,
just spend
a
like $85.
basket full of
Right.
stuff.
I'm like, I didn't come in here for. And then when I get out the store, rolling the cart, I said, I didn't come in here for all this.
Right. That's how I am with Costco. That's why I stopped shopping at Costco. Because
I
I
don't
would go
mess
to
with Costco.
Costco with my Costco card. I'd say, okay, I need a bulk of one item, say laundry detergent or something like that. And I go in there with the mindset that I'm going to go get this laundry detergent in bulk and go home.
Right.
Man, by the time I get done in Costco, I done spent about $350 or $400 in
Yeah,
other
I don't
stuff
like to go in Costco.
that I
The only
don't
thing I go
need.
in Sam Cub Costco for is like they got rotisserie chicken. They got the cheapest rotisserie chickens there is, and they the
Uh,
best. It's like
yeah,
$4, but I don't buy bulk stuff. I don't like.
yeah,
It's, I don't want to get
yeah. If it's just one person, it's kind of redundant.
right, right,
I
right.
did it because of daycare. I had multiple children that I had to
Oh yeah,
provide.
it's good for people that got children. Yeah,
Yeah, but even then, I'm not. Why am I going in here spending $350, $400 when all I needed was some laundry detergent? You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
do that all the time. I do that all the time,
Yeah. Is that
all the time. I
leaning?
get obsessed. I get obsessed with cars. You know,
You sound just like my
And I
husband.
got to be honest. I'm materialistic.
You
Very.
sound just like
I
my
am,
husband.
and I
Listen,
like to look
Charles,
good. I like to look
you,
good. It's just as
you,
simple. I'm not going to deny it.
you and Barry are gonna get along just fine when you come to town. Trust me. Barry, look, Barry lost weight, and that gave Barry an excuse to number one. I kept telling him, you need to get rid of all these suits. You got too many suits. You got too many shoes. You got too many shirts. You got massive cufflinks. You got too much. It's too much. I
Right,
call him a hoarder. I call him a clothing hoarder. And one day I'm gonna make a video. It'll be members only, but I'm gonna make a video of my husband's closet, and it's gonna blow y'all away. But listen, Barry got on. They put Barry on Ozempic, and
yeah,
because of the Ozempic, he lost a lot of weight, and that was right up his alley. Because now he's killing two birds with one stone, but kind of defeating the whole purpose.
right,
Our garage and his closet, even he had stuff in my closet. Okay. And I'm like, you got too many suits that you ain't worn since the
right,
90s. You
right,
see them since the 90s. And so when he lost all this weight, he had an excuse to replace the old suits that were too big. And,
right,
other people benefited from him getting rid of those suits because he was giving them away.
right.
Hey,
That's what I got to do.
shoes, same thing. This man
I
will
know.
buy at least 2 pairs of shoes a week. Cars, Charles. Barry went to a Lexus dealership yesterday and came home with a new car.
Oh, he did. What kind he get?
It's a 2015. I don't know the rest of it, but it's a Lexus
SUV or car?
car. A
Okay.
car. Now, mind you, he had a very good reason to do it. But in the same token, see, as a female, I'm not concerned so much with dings and dents,
Right,
minor dings and dents. Now, we had a 2000, we still have it. It's a 2004 Lexus. Beautiful, beautiful car, runs beautifully. And
right,
somebody hit it. And it's minor in terms of, I mean, yes, you can see the little dent on the back door, that kind of thing, and it couldn't be repaired because the car is a 2004 and they don't make that panel anymore, so they couldn't replace the panel. What the insurance company did, they tried to lowball us and say, well, we're going to have to total out the car, even though the car is definitely drivable. Okay, there's nothing
Right.
wrong with the mobility of this car. All it is a cosmetic thing that they claim can't be fixed. However, they don't deal with salvage parts. But this is the
Right.
kicker.
Most of them don't.
Right.
If you get salvage
Here's
parts, the insurance, the bank, or whoever, they won't.
yeah, the
I know
insurance
somebody that
company.
went through that.
Yes. Well, that's
They're
what we
total
went
it.
through. Yeah, they totaled it out. And if he had gotten okay, if he would have went on and let him total it out, they were going to give him 14,000. Okay, but he says no. I don't want to get rid of this car. I can get this car fixed. Somebody can fix this car and go to the
Right.
junkyard and find this panel. And they says, well, if you do that, we can't give you the total out amount. We're going to have to give you something lower. So they give him 9,000. Okay. Little did we know that once they do this, we have to now get a salvage title.
Right. Yeah. I
Doing
know
the whole
somebody went through that.
salvage thing, which means you cannot put that vehicle on the road. You cannot drive it. You can't even park it on the street, on a public
Right.
street.
Right.
So here we are kind of stuck with one vehicle now. And I'm not going to be stuck at home in the event that I have an emergency and I can't go nowhere because I ain't got no car. I will drive that illegal vehicle if I have to.
Right.
I'm not going to be stuck up in here if I have an emergency. Okay? But nevertheless, what ended up happening, he went and got another vehicle. So now we've
Right.
got 3 cars and one we can't drive. So he's going to have to eventually get rid of this car that got hit. But it turned out to be more of a hassle than it, than it
Yeah.
had to be.
Yeah. I went through some stuff with my cars over there. See, and I got 2 high-end cars. One is a very high-end, and the
Right,
other one is a Mercedes.
right.
And I don't go to the Mercedes dealer. I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I do my research. Now, an oil change, if I take it to a Mercedes Benz dealer, it's $250.
Uh,
What I did was I did my homework. And I'm like, $250 just for it's called a service one checkup or whatever. Whatever. So I said, hold up, man. If they talking about $250 just for oil change. So what I do is they got AutoZone or the other one, whatever the other one is.
yeah,
I go in there. They got bundles where you buy the oil. They give you oil filter free, and that came up to $55.
Okay.
Then my oil change at the place I go is $40, $49. So I get my oil change for almost $100 in my Mercedes. But it's a different story in my other car.
Right.
It's a different story. But I go, and another thing that happened, I had to get brand new rollers and brake pads for the Mercedes, right? So this guy posted, he's a foreign car mechanic, and I know the guy. But he kept on messing around. So I said, well, I have it done at your shop. Just send me an estimate. Man, this guy sent me an estimate. It was like $1,800, right?
Lord,
And it was like almost 800 in labor.
yeah.
And I knew that wasn't. But look, what I did, right? I said, man, you crazy. So I didn't think. But I knew this guy. He's a brake specialist. You know how much I got that done for?
How much?
I ended up getting it done for $500.
Stop.
$500.
Wow. Boy, when they see you
you
coming
talking
with them high-end vehicles, boy, they think they got a mark.
Yeah, they think it. Yeah, that's why I don't go. I'm hip to them. I don't go. I find because I know some good mechanic. Like this guy, he's That's what he do. He specializes in break, but I couldn't find him. But I
Uh-huh.
happened to be in the gambling spot one day,
Uh-huh.
and I seen him. I said, Mike, I've been looking for you. And just how many hours it took. They want to charge me $800 in labor. It
Lord.
took him 2 hours and 15 minutes to do all 4
I
tires.
believe it. I believe it.
And they want to charge me $800 in labor. That's like 6 hours, 5
Wow.
hours. Yeah, so I was mad.
They figure
But
if you can afford to have a Bentley, you can afford to maintain it.
yeah.
That's
But
where the
thank God
mentality.
it haven't been doing it, haven't been messing up. Just
Right.
like another instance. Today, okay, check this out. Today,
Uh-huh.
my driver's side tail light and my Mercedes went out.
Okay.
And I said, oh Lord, I ain't have no blinker light, I ain't no reverse light, and I ain't no brake lights.
Uh-huh.
So I said, I know Mercedes gonna tear me up if I take it to them. I went on eBay, got the brand new parts, $49 for the whole thing.
Wow.
And my neighbor did it for $10. He just rewired it at $10.
Man, stop.
Now it's fixed. It's fixed again, and I'm getting ready to buy four new tires this week.
Yeah.
But it's because I seen y'all talking about cars the other day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got to maintain them and keep it up. But I don't go to the dealership. I might take my Bentley to the. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
Everybody
can't do it.
Lexus to Lexus, and I just spent, how much was that? I think I spent about $800 on tires for all 4 tires.
That's $200 a tire.
Yeah. And I'm
No,
like,
I ain't spending no $200 on no one tire. Ain't no
No,
money where. You know where I go? I'm gonna tell you where you go.
That's Barry.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you where to go. I'm telling you, you can get good tires. I do it all the time. eBay give you some good tires for nice prices. Trust me.
Really? Okay.
Yes, they the best.
I'm gonna have to definitely check that out.
They best because I put them on my Mercedes. They the best. I'm going to get four this week.
Well, I had a Mercedes. When was that? 2023. That's
wow.
why I had the Mercedes I had. Something happened with the power steering, and we took it in to be, checked out. They told me it was going to cost 10 grand to fix that power. And we told them, you can have this car.
Right. No, you can't. You can get that stuff done way cheaper. I done had 5 Mercedes.
Yeah.
I done had 5 of them.
Yeah, I've had 2.
I know.
But man, and that Jaguar that got stolen, that broke my heart. Did I tell you about that Jag I had?
No, I'm looking at a Jaguar too. An old one. It's so nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that thing.
Charles, this was a beauty. It was an eggshell white.
And this color, the one I'm looking at, is the same color.
Really?
With peanut butter interior.
I had the wood grain paneling inside, the steering wheel and all, and oh my God, it was beautiful. And we went to go see the premiere of Black Panther when it came out. This was in 2018. And Barry had just bought me this car about 5 or 6 months prior. And we go to the mall where the movie is showing, and the particular mall that we went to has valet parking. And you figure, they must have it going on, but clearly they didn't, because we went into the movie and when we came out, our car was gone.
Oh wow.
Gone. Wow. And basically what had happened, there was a couple of C-rack heads sitting off to the side, and I believe that the attendant was in on it, but he was the only one on duty at the time. But I saw what he did with our keys when when we got out of the car. Normally they'll take your keys and they'll hang them up in this cabinet along with all the other keys,
right,
and lock the door.
1%.
This dude, he took our keys and just tossed them in the top drawer and closed the drawer. So that was kind of after the fact. I said, oh, that's the red flag I should have paid attention to.
Auntie
And
Mickey, I got 1% on my phone. Get ready to go
oh,
off.
will you go right
Oh,
ahead?
well, I'm on my. I'm on. I got two phones. I gotta unplug this. I gotta
Oh,
plug this phone up. But if you still on there, I get back on my other phone.
okay, okay.
All right. Let me plug. I gotta
Yeah,
plug
this
this up.
it was a mess. I mean, these two crackheads, whatever you want to call them, stole
Man.
our car while we were in the movies watching Black Panther. And of course, the insurance company
Uh,
paid us. We had the gap insurance, so we didn't have to worry about paying what we owed on the vehicle. That was covered. But they eventually found our car in Mexico.
wow.
Somebody was driving down the
Oh,
streets of Mexico in my car. That was my baby. Oh my God, it was beautiful. When
I'm gonna
that
get
when
off
that
this.
car got stolen, I tried to go after the mall. I tried to go after the valet. Nobody was held responsible. Nobody.
Where's my?
And I couldn't afford an attorney at the time. So it was just pretty much I was asked out. Barbara said some of these car manufacturers put special screws that can only be removed by the dealer. That happened to me with my Nissan.
Mercedes.
Yep, yep. And we found that out about when you have your tires changed and you have to have that key just to get the tire off. So that's something that has been
I
incorporated
can't
into
find.
other parts.
I can't find your live on my other phone.
Okay. You might want to jump out of here on the
All
phone,
right. All right. Let me
come
try
back
that.
in on the charged one.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, you're right, Barbara. These car manufacturers they're getting really crafty on how they gonna get you. How you doing, Lily? Good to see you, my love. But yeah, these car dealerships and oh my God, it's just they find any kind of way possible to get you. If they can't get you coming, they gonna get you going, one way or the other. So right now we have a salvage car in the front that is perfectly drivable, and they told us we can't drive that vehicle until we go and have the title transferred into a salvage title, and that's going to take some time. In the meantime, we have to have another vehicle to drive. So Barry, he was happy to go to another car lot and get another car. And I'm like, here we go again. We got another car note. Not cool with that. Because this car here that got hit was paid off. And I love it when we pay off a vehicle. That's one less bill. And car notes are high. And here we go. you know. All right. Welcome back, Charles.
All right. Now I gotta charge my other phone up.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, I was just saying these car dealerships, they see you coming and going. And if you're not up on game, you can get got.
Yes. Especially on an expensive car. They always want you to take them to the Mercedes dealer. I have never took a Mercedes of mine to a Mercedes dealer for nothing. Period.
Yeah, I hear you.
And they've been running perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when they said $10,000 for this one repair, I said, you a $10,000 lie. I ain't
Right.
spending $10,000 on no repair of
Yeah.
anything. If it ain't my house, it ain't gonna get done. Because that's just too much
Yeah.
money to pay on a car just to
Yeah.
fix.
If I had to get major work done, I'll let it go. Cause I had a gray 500 SL.
Uh-huh.
There's two-seater with the hard top that goes in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of them, and the transmission was acting up.
Mm.
I was getting ready to get another trend. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I
that's
just let it go.
crazy.
I love that car though. Damn, I love that car.
Don't you hate that when you
Yeah.
get attached to a certain vehicle and you have
Yes.
to make a decision, is it worth it? You know,
Yeah, that car.
your flesh wants you to do it, but mentality basically kicks
Yeah, I was
in.
gonna do it
Ooh,
because I was having. Yeah, because matter of fact, that car got hydraulics in it. It's a
oh
sport
my
car, and it
goodness.
would go up and down. I kept on having problems with it, and I
Uh-huh.
put like $4,000 in that car that had a hydraulics taken out and put regular struts in there, and it
Wow.
worked. But then after that, the transmission was going. I said, "No, I'm not putting.
Yeah,
I don't want no used transmission. I'm not going through all that."
I know that's right. I know that's right. Well,
But
it's definitely a cautionary tale when you're talking about vehicles and it's my husband and you sound like the same person. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When it come down to cars and clothes, the two major
yeah,
C's. He don't play about his cars and he don't play about his clothes.
yeah,
So,
I think I got a short. One of them shorts I got. I give it two of my closets. One of them and my shoes. I got
uh,
over 150 pair of shoes,
now do
maybe
you
more than
wear
that.
predominantly tennis shoes or do you wear dress shoes?
I got both. I got more sneakers than I got dress shoes. Cause when I
Oh,
buy, I'm old school. I buy $900 Gators or
yeah.
crocodiles. I still wear
Yep.
them.
Hmm.
I wear real nice. My mother always told me, first thing a lady look at is your foot, your footwear, what you got on your feet.
Yep. Yep. Well, what size shoe do you wear, Charles?
Ken,
Okay. You and Stone Paxton wear the same shoe size.
yeah, I got
Because yeah, Barry's one of the kind of people he'll see something, if it look like you can fit it, he gonna give it to you. But if it ain't gonna
uh,
fit, ain't no sense in giving it to you. He wears a nine,
right,
you
right.
know. But yeah, it cracks me up. He's got so many clothes. He's giving clothes away, just giving
That's
them away.
good.
So
The other day, I had a friend of mine right over here, and I was showing these sneakers that I like. They're Adidas, the old steel-toe Adidas, right?
yeah,
So when I go in, like, they $100, right? I'm
yep,
talking about what I'm saying is obsession,
right,
obsession.
yep,
Okay, I go on Ross. See, I go on Ross, and Ross have them for $39. Do you
mm-hmm.
know I got three pair of the same shoe, all white, and three pair of the white with the black stripe Adidas?
Mm.
Then
Wow,
then I formulate something in my mind with Lisa. Every time I go out, want some white shoes, they'll be new and they'll
yep.
be bright and white. You know, trying to justify
Justify it. Yeah.
me going buying three of the same shoe.
Yep, yep. I swear you
It's
sound just
crazy.
like my husband. I'm telling you, he went to Ross. Was it Ross or I can't remember. He went to one store and when he came to pick me up, he handed me the receipt and he says, "Tell me what you see." I said, "A receipt." He said, "No, look at
Yeah.
the receipt." He paid $29.99 for three pairs of shoes. Not
Wow.
$29.99 each, but $29.99 for all three pair. They were on sale.
Oh wow.
They were on sale. I said, "See, I can't find them kind of deals."
I find them. I find them a lot. But sometimes I go in the high end stores, like if
Hmm.
you see my avatar, that's Louis
Yeah,
Vuitton. I went in that Louis Vuitton store,
yeah.
and I ain't gonna tell you how much that stuff costs.
I can imagine. I know Louis is no joke.
Cause I got the hat, the belt,
Yep,
and the shirt.
yep. Well, he'll go now. One thing he will do, he'll go to Goodwill in a heartbeat.
Oh, me too. But I like to go in a. I ain't prejudiced. No, I like to
Nice
go in a
in a
white
nice white
neighborhood.
neighborhood. That's right.
Yes. Oh my God. I done got some polo. I done got some. I'm not. I got some. I know them alligator shoes had to be like $1,500, $2,000. And I got them
I
for like
believe it.
$100 some dollars.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, they'll
Yeah, I
sell them.
love Goodwill.
Oh yeah, Goodwill is no joke. Now Goodwill's prices are going up a little bit, but they're still competitive in with regard to high-end things, because the people that
Right.
are working there are not knowledgeable of the value of some of these clothes that they're tagging. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? At least here in Seattle. I don't know about everywhere else because they got a Goodwill school, you
Right.
know.
Right.
But I mean, man, he went into Goodwill, what I want to say 2 weeks ago, and came out with a Butch Bloom suit. You remember Butch
Wow.
Bloom?
Yeah, I heard of it.
He paid $10.99 for that suit.
Yeah.
Ten
I know I
dollars.
went to Goodwill one time. I like corduroys for the fall and winter. I'm talking about them thick corduroy. I ain't talking about them little thin.
Right.
I got like 6 different colors for like $2 each.
Mm.
I still got them corduroys today. And this
Wow.
was years ago. And they still
Yeah,
look good.
I bet. I bet.
They look fly when I put them on. I love them.
Hmm. You got to go to the right Goodwill store in the right community.
Yeah, I go to them all. I go to thrift stores,
Yep.
Goodwill.
Yep. Now we have a
'Cause-
Goodwill here. We have a community here in the Seattle area. There's a place across. There's a town across the bridge called Bellevue, and Bellevue is the bougie city as
Right.
opposed to Seattle. So people that live in Bellevue, I'll put it like this: Bill Gates. You can see Bill Gates' house on the waterfront as you're driving over the bridge to go to Bellevue. He lives in a place called Medina, and Medina is just a suburb of Bellevue. That's where Bill Gates lives.
Yeah, I seen some nice houses up in Washington. 'Cause,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
I watch on HGTV my lottery dream home. People that hit the lottery and they
Uh-huh.
go buy these houses, and they was in Washington when I watched this last night, the
Uh-huh.
other day. They have some nice homes up there, man. That's nice.
Yeah, they do. Beautiful homes. And the people that are living in these homes got old money. There's
Right. I seen some
there's a
$5 million. They were nice.
Yeah. There's a community here in the city of Seattle called the Broadmoor community, and it's a gated community. It's been around for at least 100 years, if not more.
Wow.
And I mean, affluent affluent families are the only families that live behind these walls.
Right.
So, this is old money being passed down and being passed down and being passed down. So, I mean, these are the people that have maids, you know.
Right.
Uh, and the sad, I mean, it's not the sad part. The crazy part about it is that this particular community is at least, I want to say, a half a mile outside of what used to be the Central District or the Black Hood, the hood, what we called the hood,
Right.
before it was gentrified. But this particular community, the Broadmoor area, is right off of the beach, Madison Beach. So, I mean, it's right there off Lake Washington, that you can look across Lake Washington and see Bellevue, Washington.
Do
So,
the excuse me, I'm gonna cut you off. Do the
oh,
Starbucks people live in Seattle?
I don't know. I know it originated here, but I don't
Okay, that's
know
fine.
if they still live here or
I'm
not.
gonna Google that later on.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even the Nordstroms were originally here. Nordstrom started here in Washington.
Yeah, I
So
like Northwood.
the Nordstrom family once owned a home that's still there, and now it's a historic landmark. But man, they've been around for years and years. I mean, generation after generation, they still up here.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna tell you what blew my mind when I went to Midtown Manhattan.
Uh-huh.
I never seen a Macy's that big in my life. I used to see that Macy's.
The one in New York, the
Yeah,
main
on
one.
34th and Broadway. Yes.
Is this the one that used to sponsor all the Christmas or Thanksgiving parades?
Yes, yes. It
Okay.
take up a whole block.
Wow.
It is, oh man, it got, oh my Lord, it's so huge.
Wow.
That's a
Wow.
nice place to go to. The
Yeah,
shop, Midtown Manhattan.
yeah, I would love to go to New York one day.
Oh my
Love
God.
to
I
go.
love I love Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
Because I went to an NA meeting one time. We took a road trip
Uh-huh.
and went to a meeting in Midtown Manhattan. Then I done been up there several more times, but I never went out of Manhattan. It was always, Manhattan.
Uh-huh.
So one day we caught the subway, and I'd never been on the New York subway, and went to Harlem.
Oh, wow.
As soon as you get off the subway in Harlem, a big giant Marshalls,
Really?
big giant Marshalls, right on the same block the Apollo on.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
got
that's
pictures.
another place I want to go is Harlem because that's where my roots come from.
It's
In terms
nice.
of
I like it. I
my
mean,
grandparents met in
it's
Harlem.
nos- yeah, it's nostalgic,
Yeah.
especially
The
through.
Harlem Renaissance.
Mm. And you
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna tell you something else that tripped me out.
Mhm.
You know how you see all these tall buildings, right?
Uh-huh.
The Empire State Building. You know how tall that is, right?
Yep. Yep.
It amazed me that it's on a little narrow street, like a one-way. I'm like, how can this
Really?
build? Yes, it's on a two-lane street, little narrow street. Blew
Wow.
my mind. It blew my mind.
Wow. And you would never know it looking at
No,
television.
right. And if you walk by it, you wouldn't. It's just like like a two-way street, little narrow
Yeah.
street.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
this
love it.
country is certainly, I mean, it in terms of skyscrapers, it's off the charts with
Yeah,
skyscrapers now.
because yep. Because when you walk, the thing about it, when you walk around Midtown Manhattan, all the buildings are hovering over you.
Uh-huh.
They hovering over you. They so tall. Everything is tall. Like the store H&M, it's
Uh-huh.
just like a skyscraper.
What?
Yeah, that's the first thing I seen. The H&M store. It's like tall. All the stores. It's like
And it's the store itself it takes up the entire skyscraper.
I'm gonna say H&M is about 7 floors, 8, 9 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's tall for a department store.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's as crazy as Honolulu. They don't have the skyscrapers so much, but those high-end stores.
All
You
right, yeah,
they're on the strip, so to speak, in Honolulu, right along the where the beach is.
right. Yeah, I talked to my buddy yesterday. He going on a cruise. He going to Hawaii. I think next 2 weeks.
Every single block seemed like it had the same high-end stores, no matter where you went. Me and my husband call ourselves walk into the mall from the Hyatt where we were staying. And we walked down one street. Hi, Donna McClinton. How are you, sweetheart? We walked down that street, and it was the mall was pretty far from where we were. But we figured let's go to the mall because we're seeing these same tourist stores. They're trying to get the people to come into these high end, Tiffany's, Gucci, Prada,
Right.
Fendi, uh, all those high end stores. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to go where the regular people shop. So we
Yeah.
went to
I
the
went to.
mall.
I've been living in the D.C. area all my life. Until I moved down West Virginia, and I've been
Mhm.
here 23 years. They got this place. Is anybody out there from D.C.? They got this place called Tyson's Gallery.
Wow.
It's in Tyson's Corner, Virginia, right outside of D.C.
Hmm.
And I had never been there. Man, I had a chance to go. Me and my best friend, me and her went there, man. Oh, that mall was the best mall I ever been to.
Yeah.
Even the Popeye chicken was the best chicken I ever had in my
I
life.
bet.
I talked about that chicken for weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where they got the prod. They got all that stuff, you know. But
Yeah. Well, you know what killed me about Hawaii? What killed me about Honolulu is that we finally get to the mall, and guess what stores are in the mall?
what?
The high-end stores. Except there's several floors to each store this time.
Right.
So we thought we was getting away from the ritzy titsy stores and going to a regular mall, when the only regular store that I can remember being in that mall, and this was one of the, I think Honolulu, if I'm not mistaken, they said that this particular mall is the third largest mall in the country.
Wow.
Okay? It's huge. And it seemed like nothing but high-end stores were in this mall. And the only other store that I recognized as being a basic store was Target. And that
I
sucker was
don't even go
three
on
levels.
Target.
Yeah, I
I
don't
ain't been
fool
to
with
Target so
Target
long.
either. Yeah,
I ain't been to Target so long. Hey, Retretta, yes, 120th Street, Harlem,
yep,
125th.
yep,
Love it. Love your city, Retretta.
yep, yep, absolutely. My roots come from Harlem, Retretta. My grandparents met right there in Harlem in the 30s, during the Harlem Renaissance,
Wow.
at a movie theater.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get in the bushes because football getting ready to come on.
All right, love. All right.
I'll
I
see you
really
later. I gotta
appreciate you
watch football.
coming up. Thank
All
you.
right.
All
All
right.
right. You're
Take
welcome.
care.
All right.
All right, y'all. Well, I really appreciate all of you stopping by today and hanging out with me for a couple of hours. And yeah, I wanted to touch bases with everybody on this particular topic because it was definitely a red flag for me today. But I enjoyed being with you guys today, and I'll be back tomorrow with the regular, business as usual. But this topic actually is something that could have been discussed during the week as well. But I do want to talk about, if not tomorrow, then maybe Tuesday, talking about the update on uh, Dakara Thompson. And I think I'll cover that tomorrow. But I do also want to talk about baby Emmanuel and see what's going on with that case. Because to my knowledge, they still haven't found that baby. So, and I'm sure that there's updates that we don't know about, or maybe people do know about it and we're not hearing about it. There's also another case I talked about that Camille brought to my attention on last week about another 2-year-old baby that was unalived by the parents, plural. So we'll be back to the regular 5 o'clock p.m. time, unless circumstances happen to where I can go a little earlier. Do you guys like when I go earlier? Put a 1 in the chat if you prefer I go earlier. Or would you prefer I stay at 5? Put a 1 if you want me to go earlier, 2 if you want me to stay at the current time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Central. Retretta says, was nice, Auntie. I don't do casinos, but I have done machines in stores in Florida and New York. See you tomorrow at 8 Eastern. Okay, my love. Okay, so Fonda put a 2 in. She want to stay at the same time. And Retretta apparently wants to stay at the same time as well. So I will keep it at that time. Barbara, did Paperwork go live? I didn't see him. Did he go live Friday night? Because if he did, I would like to see if he talked about Angie. Or talked about the latest lawsuit. So, Barbara, let me know if paperwork went live. Okay, Retread, he did go live. Okay. I definitely want to go check that out. I definitely want to go check that out. So, I thank you guys, the loyal few that have been supporting me. I appreciate you so much. Thursday is my birthday. I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna turn it up on Thursday. I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna do something. If it ain't nothing but everybody grab a piece of cake wherever you are, and we gonna sing happy birthday to me in unison on our chat. I'm gonna throw me my own birthday party. So again, 9/11, it's a day that I don't like to remember for obvious reasons, but in the same token, that's the day I was born, so I'm forced to celebrate it either way. All right, y'all. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. And I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye now.
Hey Mickey, hey Mickey. Oh Mickey, you're so fine, you got my mind. Oh Mickey, you're so fine, you. Oh Mickey, you're so fine.
Hit the like button, it don't cost you nothing.